Hello everybody, welcome to the second episode of our Kairos Fateweaver Let's Play episode. Sorry about the sudden load-in. As you may recall, last time I did not quick save on a battle. I was starting the recording of this first episode when I noticed that my recorder crapped out because there wasn't enough memory on my computer. But I sorted it. I went through and deleted a bunch of the old images and video clips that I used to create the lore videos on the channel, and that cleared up 20 gigabytes of space on my computer, and I still have more to delete. But it's getting late at night for me, not for whoever is watching this, although I guess it releases at midnight usually. And I decided that I should probably get to recording rather than deleting. You didn't miss anything. I just had to regroup and build a more useful army than Kairos Fateweaver, a Flaming Disc, Furies, and one thing of Spearmen. So we're gonna try and give Kairos as much time to work his literal magic as possible. Because we are okay, so we're probably should explain the situation we're going after the Kazakh guys again. They're the ones who handed us our butts last time, and I feel like handing him his butt this time. All of them get their butts handed to him this time. So we're just gonna give him a nice and easy roasting with a bunch of blue whores. There they are. Look at how friendly they are. Perpetually grumpy goobers. They'll be part of the Pink Horrors video, which I will eventually release in my Monsters of Warhammer series. But they're perpetually grumpy in the lore, which is kind of funny. Small and angry. Very dwarfish. But yeah, we're gonna kick his head in. This is supposed to be a decisive defeat for us. We'll see if it is, or if it's just another incredibly Pyrrhic victory. But without further ado, let's hop on in. And remember, whatever happens is the will of Tzeentch. You know, for 100% delayed reinforcement rate time, or accuracy, or whatever, it's pretty slow. Alright, and for those of you who forgot or weren't aware of it last time or whatever, we were playing on the SFO mod, Steel Faith Overhaul, so there's a bunch of changes. Although I haven't played Kairos Fateweaver Vanilla, so maybe it's not as big of a change as I thought with some of these things, but the Soul Leech of Tzeentch is one such change that is very potent. We'll be saving that for when we're facing bunched up heavily armored infantry, because it's very powerful. For right now, I think we'll just content ourselves with... Actually, you probably shouldn't be firing anything. Yeah, because your entire job is going to be just setting... This Burning Chariot's entire job is going to be setting the Chaos Warriors on fire when they arrive. Oh. Forgot that there was a literal hell cannon here. Oops. Oh, no. Bad hell cannon. Fire at Kairos. I can duke a little better. It's not firing at Kairos. It's not firing at Kairos. I'd really rather not lose that. Alright. Okay. And fire at will. And Soul Leech of Tzeentch. Thump. A lot of damage. Decreased spell resistance. All very good stuff. For me, not for them. For them, it's pretty bad. Let's catch you right there. And focus on the Chaos Warriors. Good. Hell Cannon got bored. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at them do their work. Dang hell cannon. Darn heck cannon. I really wish I had more spells to just take advantage of this blob. I mean, imagine an Infernal Gateway right here. Oh, just heavenly. Alright, and... not a bad blue fire, not a bad blue fire. Let's keep you moving, though. Don't want to lose too many hit points on such a valuable unit with so much ammunition still left. Oh, just a pink fire right there. Oh, that would have been so nice. I think an important skill with Tzeentch I need to learn is getting really good at conserving my winds of magic, because that is not something I've gotten great at in my time as a Dawi enthusiast. There's a soul leech? Or spirit leech? I didn't know there was a chaos sorcerer in here. Huh, guess it must be. Alright, they're bunched up to a point where I cannot resist it. I'm gonna pink fire. I'm gonna... Did I whiff it or something? That felt kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, whatever. Alright, you need to get the heck out of here till your shield regenerates. Nice. Did you guys see that? I just got the Hell Cannon completely on accident to blow up its friend. Marauders, so not the world's best trade, but better than nothing, you know? We could probably get some pretty good value on that. Oh yeah, Chaos Sorcerer, Lord, Death. Makes sense. That means they're filthy Nurgle followers. Disgusting. Ooh. Spirit Leech is back on. Guess we'll just tack it down on... Yeah, more Chaos Warriors. They're the biggest threat we got. Okay, speaking of conserving winds of magic, I think I'm going to save it right now. That blob's... It looks better than it actually is because of all the flags floating around it. Right now we really just need to conserve the magic for big explosive hits. Which I guess would encourage a more tightly packed formation, but with the blue horrors being what they are, we really don't want to take away from their ability to blow stuff up. Anything for the harpies to eat? Maybe these marauders? Or, oh, of course. Hell Cannon. Also, important change for SFO. Unlike in standard gameplay, Hell Cannons are no longer unbreakable for whatever reason they were. So, this should be pretty easy. Especially since they're pretty good at duking, apparently. Didn't know that about them. Alright. Focus down the Marker Horsemen, you blue horrors. I'm sure they'll be just fine. Or the Marauders with Spirits will be just fine against the dogs. Right? Probably. Why wouldn't they, right? Stop getting stuff chucked at you by horsemen. It's embarrassing. Eating at the Hell Cannon. Look, Chaos Dwarf DLC confirmed. Oh, that's a funny looking hat. Oh, and here they come. Okay. Target priority. Yeah, trolls are not going to be fun to fight. Because I imagine what's going to happen here is probably very similar to what happened last time. Where we'll need to just, like... I'll spend a lot of time chasing random stuff off. And I don't want to have to fight trolls later on. Okay, target that. Yep, there it goes. Line starts to break. I'm not seeing anything that I want to like blow a huge spell on. The Soul Leech's Tzeentch ability would be much more useful right now. Oh, and you can just fire at that, whatever. Actually, we'll do... Yeah, Blue Fire has more AP damage to it, so we'll just do an Overcast of Blue Fire on these Chaos Warriors. And once we get these guys in position, we can also tack down a Pink Fire. Because I'm hoping that these 3 units are going to all come for this one thing of Spearmen. Alright, back up. Okay, Furies. Okay, good. Furies must have killed the Hail Cannon, or at least driven it off. Let's go make sure nothing returns that we don't want to have return. Ah, get out of there. Not a huge fan of how flying units will now just descend, or I guess ranged units in general, will descend on their opponents once they've run out of ammo. Like, just automatically. It's fine if they do it in general, like if you tell them to, but the automatic part's a little concerning. Okay, we don't want to have valuable ammo using units doing stuff like that. That would be bad. Good, shattered. And if we can chase stuff down, that'll be nice too. Even if it's shattered, because if we can get them, that saves us the trouble of facing them later in battle. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure we can dunk on these lords with some blue fires and infinite blue horror fire spam. Look at that. That was pretty good. Pew pew pew. I love how good the Kairos, Spellcaster Kairos is in this stuff. Really fulfills the Tzeentch needs, you know? Sometimes that can be a bit of a hit or miss. Like, for instance, I feel like Balthazar Gelt doesn't feel that much more impressive than a normal wizard. Could just be biased and want him to be better, because, you know, Empire boy here, but I don't know, he just kind of feels like a dude with a lore of magic that the other guys can't get in his faction, but it's not even a very good lore of magic, except for Profound Transmutation, but also worth noting in SFO it. Final Transmutation kind of blows. It's very good at dealing with single entities, but that's really all you can say for it. It's like an intense debuffing Spirit Leech. That killed a whole of 2 models. Alright, better get the pink fires going. Yeah, we're just gonna chase all this down because I do not want to face any of it later. Pew! From 41 to 20. Very nice. Chaos Warriors. You'd think being blind to the present would really hamper Kairos in fights, like spellcasting fights, more than it does, you know? Like, I totally get why it hammers him in melee combat, and it does, but shouldn't that also... If you don't know what's happening right now, wouldn't you not know what spell to cast? That feels like an oversight when they were writing his stuff. Alright, I'm gonna end this battle. Hey, look at that! Decisive defeat turned into close victory. That feels pretty good. Alright, Monkey King. Lore blurb. That'd be a fun DLC. Yeah, does anyone have any DLC, after the Chaos Dwarves, obviously, does anyone have any DLC predictions that they're really hoping for or holding out for? Doesn't have to be anything you're expecting like within this year or next year even, but just anything that you're like really like, oh, that'd be the coolest thing ever. I'm personally leaning for a Kurt Helborg DLC. Don't care who he's fighting. It'll probably be like a Nurgle thing because he gets his head caved in or something like, or maybe it's his arm ripped off by one of the Glotkin. So I'm personally rooting for a Helborg versus Glotkin DLC at some point in Warhammer 3's lifespan. But I'm interested to know what anybody else is interested in seeing, because just who's really, they're the lifeblood of the community. They keep the game going. They're why it's been so strong for the past wow, has it been like 6-7 years since Warhammer 1 came out? Ridiculous. Alright, I want those casualty replens. Because we are taking the Foundry of Bones. Level up. And of course, just gotta keep getting that control through confusion. +2 public order in all provinces, especially since SFO has Imperium power. It's a little tab up here, and right here you can see, oh, you only have a few settlements, you get +6 control, but as you get more settlements, you lose more and more control. So having something that gives control across the entire map, I mean, that's good in vanilla, but it's extra good in SFO. And let's go attack the settlement. Oh, decisive victory. All we lose is an barely. You might get a level soon, but really I don't care about the Spearman. And boom. Fact destroyed. Kazag. First of many factions. Alright. +3 control in all provinces. That is so good. Just, wow. Okay. And here we can build the Slither of Potential. Tzeentch casts his gaze into the eternal void and spies the merest glimpse of potential, enough to spawn his favorite creations. Cool. Yeah, okay, so this is just a horror building. If we can get the Winds of Magic to be strong here, barrier goes up, or the barrier will heal faster, gives the garrison a blue horse, and spell resistance 1% when under siege. Yeah, that the garrison thing from building buildings is SFO specific, and I love it. I think that's just the coolest thing. It really takes away the problems that you see with garrisons in the base game. And it's honestly one of the main reasons I love SFO so much. Let's also get ourselves a lord here, just because we are at war with, what are these guys, Khorne? Yeah, they're Khornate. I don't feel like losing my main settlement to some random secondary army. It just comes out of nowhere. So, recruit, we'll get a herald so we can start working on getting another Exalted Lord of Change. Warp speed or fleet-footed? Okay, more important question. Which of these names is easier for me to pronounce? Chitzen or Orwin the Adjuster? I guess Chitzen. That sounds more fun. Also, he's got a fast little army. Yeah, so, you know, if he doesn't, if we decide to keep him in Herald form, we could get a nice little fast army. And if we don't keep him in Herald form, who knows, maybe he still keeps that special ability and you still get a fast little army. And, oops. Don't know what the heck was up with that. Yeah, we'll just keep strengthening the army. Might actually get another Fury. Just get a nice Air Force going. Keep that smooth Guardian ability up by Kairos. And then that'll also let us chase down more enemies as we go about. Tzeentch corruption's getting pretty high. Helps with the control. Winds of Magic are going to be increasing here a lot. And we get a lot of ammunition for all of our Tzeentch demons, which is pretty cool. How is the Winds of Magic here? Strong yet? What is the definition of strong for my buildings? Can we move the magic? I know that's like a thing that... Okay. Okay, so in order to increase the Winds of Magic, you must first control the Winds of Magic strength in another province you control. Okay, so I can't like just steal it from an enemy. I have to move it around my own provinces. Good to know. Alright, and then once we take the Fortress of Eyes, great name, we can start taking down Cathay. Steal the lands of those dwarf wannabes. Spread enough chaos corruption to unlock an unholy manifestation. That's these things, right? I guess we're getting kind of close. Not really. All right, we can work on it because that'll give us a talisman of endurance, some grimoires, and some more favor. All right, let's go. Can we settle this? Nope, not this turn. All right, we'll get a little closer to the Fortress of Eyes and finish off our Air Corps. Ugh, Garrison Lord moving. I hate these little notifications. Outpost, Garrison Lord, and anything else we'll remove as needed. Okay, and you. Okay, waiting for that. We can give... Could do the Lost Athenium. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which will give some nice grimoire bonuses, research rate, recruitment duration decrease, and income from the buildings. I don't know if anything's making income here. Besides the baseline settlements. But I think we're going to start off with a recruitment building. Chaos Warriors or Flaming Buildings? I kind of want to give Kairos a Flamer-themed army for no particular reason. Does he have any bonuses for that? Oracle of Eternity. The Oracle. Really leaning on that Oracle thing. That's really just more magic. 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 Lords of Change get boosted a whole bunch. Attribute Master of the Elemental Winds for Iridescent Horrors, Cultists, and Lords of Change. Strips enemies of any magic resistance they may have. That's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, no, there's really no reason for me to even try for a Flamer army with him. He's probably going to be rocking as many Lords of Change as possible. But I like the idea of getting some Chaos Warriors and Chaos Spawn on the field at some point. That'd be nice. Got everything I need? Okay, good. Yep. End turn, and then we unlock our first technology. Alleluia. Oh, Azazel starts over here? Alright, I guess Cathay can wait a little bit. Let's go kick some more Slaanesh butt. So we've already beaten up on some Chaos Undivided. Already beaten up on some Cathay. Alright, Secrets of Chirosopia. Once sufficient raw material is seized in the name of the great sorcerer, it is but child's play to transmute its essence into materials of great value. Ooh, and we have stronger unholy manifestations because Tzeentch is doing all right. Gives double. Oh, gives double. Well, I know who to perform that on. Hey, let me... Do I have to do it on my faction leader? Oh, I need to be in enemy territory? Alright, Chitzen. Get ready to die in glorious battle with Khorne in return for books. Oh, too many eyes, too many eyes. Ugh. Okay. But hopefully we get a lot of books. That'd be nice. And colonize. Yes, so now we have a spell shield, melee defense, spell resistance, that'll be good on Kairos, more grimoires. Got some good favor boosts. And we can start issuing... Okay, got these two steps. Spell shield, yes. Okay, next mission, capture 2 provinces. Wow, I wasn't gonna do that already. Yeah, so we'll just start working our way over there. I think it was kind of a snaky setup, especially along the borders of Cathay, but I think it's important to take care of Azazel before we really get going. What was the other thing? I saw something else that I clicked right through. Oh, I guess just maybe the fortress occupied thing? I guess. Alright, Fortress of Eyes, and we'll just start fixing you up. Okay. Oh, and yeah, commandment. We can get a commandment going. So let's see, chance of, we can do Ingram's Contrivance Algorithm. Decreases the chance of plague spreading, increases movement range for armies starting in this area, improves research rate, and improves the chances of the Winds of Magic increasing. We could give more control and income from buildings with the Architect's Theorem. We could do the Mutilith Prism Formula. Decreases construction time, grimoires from all buildings go up, and spells cooldown is decreased by 10%. Or we could foster cults, which improves casualty replen and Tzeentch corruption in adjacent provinces and this province. Let's see, we touch a lot of provinces. And I think to get the next level, we need, what, 1,000 Tzeentch corruption elsewhere? We probably can't get that off of a little cult fostering action, but we could certainly try. Plus, no one's going to complain about a little bit of casualty replen. Not after settling a settlement like that. Alright, choosing a tech. Okay, that one. So that one didn't unlock anything. Makes sense. I think just having more Winds of Magic in the power reserve would be pretty nice. Although it would be kind of nice to start getting more varieties of changing of ways. Reveal Shroud. But Reveal Shroud's so dull. I can see through stuff. Reveal Faction Intentions isn't terrible. Forced Rebellion's kind of fun. Changing the ways. Open gates. Oh. Okay, that could be nice. That could be nice. Break Alliance. Oh, Break Alliance. Temporal Switch. That's pretty good. And it gives some nice bonuses along the way. But it's locked behind this one. Cult Whisperers. Tzeentch Corruption spread by 2 by all cultist heroes. Not terrible, but not great. Track Army. Oh, Treason of Tzeentch. I remember having fun with... Oh, okay, that's a bounce spell for Lords of Change. Yeah, I guess we'll just start going for the temporal switch. So Cult Whisperers. Start researching that. Set Tzeentch's greatest minds to it. When they're not being too addled by whatever it is Tzeentch does to minds. Probably should get a growth building going soon in this faction. Alright. End turn. Oh, and here come the northern provinces. Alright, we might have to just do a bit of defense work from the Fortress of Eyes for the time being. Just considering how many factions are right next to us and not happy that we're there. There goes the Kurgan Warband. Building upgrades. Okay, yeah. We'll give the Fortress of Eyes a growth building. Which looks like it's just this one. Okay. The Thaumaturgic Load. Tzeentch is magic, and the winds are drawn to him and his most dedicated servants, coalescing in whorls and seams where he deems it. Growth plus 15, improves barrier replenishment, and improves casualty reblend. Yeah, that'll work. Can you move yet? Not yet. But when you can, oh boy. Okay.
Keeper of the Destiny Scrolls.
I guess I can start... I'm really hesitant about moving this way until we get a fort, like some sort of fortification up. Maybe I can bait an attack on me somewhere. Gotta keep you guys entertained somehow. It'd be nice if there was a changing ways that was like, force enemy action, where you make them move somewhere. Could make them attack you. That'd be pretty nice. Oh, just completely abandoned the snake gate. Alright. Oh no, Sarthorial's Everwatchers. Not Sarthorial. Poor Game 1 Big Bird. Alright, Fortress of Eyes. You look like you're going to be on the forefront of quite a lot of stuff. Let's spruce you up. Okay. Alright, I trust you're not going to be an issue while I take care of all this. Don't let me down, Cathay. You always were my favorite half Tzeentch faction. For anyone wondering what I mean by that, there's a lot of talk about how Cathay and sorcerers can like draw from Tzeentch's power and not be corrupted by it. Which, I don't know. Maybe. You can take that at face value, but maybe it's a Tzeentch long con, you know? It seems like something he would do. Raid Snake Gate for a lot of favor. I could do that. I kind of feel like taking out these guys right now. Probably more worthwhile to take out the army while it's in a weakened state than taking the settlement, just because you never know if Azazel is right next door waiting with bated breath to swoop on in and take some big bird butt. Do you think demons have butts? I mean, obviously Sinesh demons do, but like, do you think the other demons do? Because they're made wholesale from the Chaos Gods, or like from the souls of their followers, or in Nurgle's case, the soul of anyone who dies from a certain rot in the case of plague bearers. But like, do you think they have butts? Why would you make an organism with a butt if you don't need to, right? Asking the hard-hitting questions here, ones I don't even know the answer to. It's the Warhammer equivalent of, did Adam and Eve have navels? Alright, you guys. Just gonna do the same thing. Slaanesh, really, you thought that he was fast in the base game. I think Demonettes are rocking like 80 speed in SFO. Kinda ridiculous. There's a reason that no one really plays tournaments on this thing. But it's all in good fun. Also, Norska is way stronger here than they are in vanilla, because they get an ability that gives them like a huge missile resist boost unless they're in melee combat. Trust me, very annoying for the Empire.
Fates guide us.
Alright. Probably gonna have a lot of Marauder horsemen to deal with, unfortunately. Pew pew. Let's take out the Lord. See what this looks like up close. And napalmed. Wow, just calling a greater demon like that. Pathetic. Okay. Yeah, sure. Eat it, horses. Don't eat it. Flaming chariot. That would be not awesome. And get out of here. He's already wise to it. Are there any units here that are high armor Norscan units? Martyr Chieftain. Okay, yeah. I guess that the Flamer can just kind of do whatever it pleases. Oh, please. Please. No, that's not a good burst. Alright. That is, though. Kathunk. And he agrees with me. Did you hear that? Agreed. Alright, not bad. No kills, but not bad. Okay, let's get the Furies out of there. They don't do great in sustained combat. Overcast. Bathe in the warp fire of Tzeentch. Does that even do anything against little guys? I guess it makes me feel better. I guess that counts as something. Alright. Come fly away. Come fly away. Come fly away with me. Not copyrighted. The original song was Sail Away. I don't know why I went on engage him so aggressive with my flying core. This army is probably going to fall to pieces the second it comes too close to my little finger gun guys. Let's see, are they actually using finger guns? What are they doing? How are they chucking fire at you? They're just kind of lobbing it. Like kids with mud. We would describe blue horror as just really angry little children. Kind of dumb. Magical. But yeah, I mean, okay, so the thing I was talking about, Weather the Storm, yeah, plus 20% missile resist when out of melee combat, and that's like the Steel Faith Overhaul Norskin passive. That's a pretty good passive, right? Like, gosh darn. Especially against factions that can't really match them in melee combat. Like against Coordinate Wars, it's like, alright, that's cute. But against, my go-to is the Empire. But against the Empire, it's just absolutely wretched. We'll see how it fares against Tzeentch. So far, not feeling too bad. We've got enough firepower to just kind of overwhelm a 20% physical or 20% missile resist. And they're not really benefiting from any of that physical resistance they've got either. You know, Warp Flame. Oh, they don't have the Warp Flame special ability. Interesting. I mean, it's not like what they're shooting isn't Warp Flame, you know? They still have it, for sure. Alright, Blue Fire. Get him. Just keep bathing him in Warp Fire, baby. Keep bathing your Spearman in Warp Fire, baby. Oh, that shit was a pretty good hit, though. I think it did some good damage to our lord, to his lord. Yeah, I'm gonna shut that down. Some of these blue horrors are gonna get a level for sure. Yep, look at that. Pew pew. And we're getting some chevrons on our little guys, which is a shame. I think that I'll probably be, even with the whole core special whatever stuff that I talked about last episode with Steel Faith Overhaul, I'll still probably end up ditching blue horrors. But I think pink horrors count as core. So even if I'm not using exalted pinks, I might just send in a bunch of standard pinks to act as my firepower instead. Okay. You guys can come on in and finish off the horsemen. You're nice and bunched. Enjoy your blue fire, good sir. There's 29 of you. And then there were 20 of you. As you can see, this is a very technical battle. It requires a lot of skill and thought, and not just standing most of my army in a line while Kairos runs around inflicting army losses. Alright, zip. End the battle. Battle ended. Alright. Now I'll kind of neuter Azazel's dogs without really doing anything to me. Yeah, 30 losses. A lot of whom were inflicted by myself, I think. Yeah, he killed 10, 12, 14 units, and I killed the other 16. Just as planned. Those 16 were actually Slaneshi traders in our midst. Ooh, and we got an arcane item out of it. Scepter of Stability. Yeah. Spell resistance plus 50%. Yeah, that was great when it was magic resistance. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. And then we'll tip off our Lord. Get him up to full. Malefex. Is that... Oh, that's an esoteric a static legion? Yeah, a static legion. He's already on his second army. That doesn't suck. Do any of our stances? Just channeling. Nah, that's alright. Wait, actually, it only affects vigor. Yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Alright. Ooh, why is that research so much faster? Oh, it's not faster. I just lost a few turns in my memory. Man, Azazel is supposed to hate the men of the Empire. What's he doing all the way over in Cathay? Do I hear the whispers? That sounds like a bad effect. But it's not the end of my journey. I should be ashamed of myself, or... Alright, I hear them. Let's find out what's going on. Some sort of chained event, maybe? Alright. Okay, so now we can give this this building this settlement a glittering bastion or bartizan. The eagle's eyes see all, but cannot see everything at all times, so it is aided by places where its adherents can keep watch. So I'll give me some control, some more defensive supplies, add defenses to the settlement. Decreases your income, but what you gonna do? Yeah, everything will be much more defended. Okay, and then, yeah, the second tier, Thaumaturgic Fisher. Yeah, basically more magic. Oh, and I think, yes, so we currently have high winds of magic in this province. That's nice. That is very nice, actually. Cool. I don't know how I did that, but cool. A coordinate faction wants a peace treaty. No. Throw yourself against my walls. Give me chevrons in my cities. Raise a second army. Maybe if somebody comes out of the Snake Gate. Be more of a third army anyways. Why is this telling me it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory? These guys don't look overly skilled. Whoa, spearmen don't like that battle at all. Yeah, let's just blow them to shreds. Call it a day. I wonder if it's like super heavily favoring the new type of Norscan Lord they have. Also SFO specific. It looks like he's like some sort of Javelin Lord, anti-large hunter character. Could put a bit of a bummer in for Kairos, which is funny to think about. Some random no-name Norscan with a Javelin takes down the most powerful Lord of Change out there. I feel like getting taken down by a Norscan warlord is kind of like getting taken down by, not a Skaven warlord, but like almost a Skaven warlord. You know, they're kind of the no-name mooks who just get taken down by everybody before a named character shows up. Be pretty embarrassing. Ugh. Okay, back. And we'll hem them into this little valley. Just to make sure we can concentrate all of that little warp flame on them. Look at that. There's not even enough space for all of them. We'll use you as a sweeper unit. Put you in back. Okay. Put you down, put you down, put you down. I'm sure that the gaps at this point don't even really matter, but they make me feel better about myself and my positioning.
Marauders of Tzeentch.
Put you there. And all right, go. Yeah, can't say I'm overly. Okay, Marauder Pathfinder, that's the name of him. He's got his big old javelins, that stagger shot. Okay, so that'll slow me down if I get hit. Bonus versus large of 200. Okay, don't get hit is what I'm hearing. Don't get hit. All right. And get out of here. Oh, fortunately, he's very susceptible to sniping. Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen anyone take that much damage from one of these blue fire barrages. And take that down. Very nice. I guess we can just get started on the Marauders with great weapons. Oh, the Marauder Berserkers is probably going to be a pretty important thing to start whittling down, too. That's probably, honestly, in the bouts of power, those guys probably accounted for all 3 of my lost spearmen. We'll wait for an upgraded pink fire to do something about him, though. I think that's a 15. You know what? Considering how dangerous this guy is for me, we're just gonna keep smacking him with fully upgraded blue fires. Pew. Because they seem to be doing an alright job. Yeah, that's nice to see. Blue fire is actually doing their job as a spell. Alright, Burning Chariot, you got anything better to fight? Marauder Chiefman, not really. Or Chieftain. Yeah, Norskin Garrison's not the most impressive of things. And you guys can come get those javelins. Finally a use for you. Just chucking all the warp fire. Real Mark of Chaos stuff here, huh, guys? And goodbye. Okay. Let's take him down. Oh, get back, Burning Chariot. You may not be my final goal, but I still want you in the army. You can chill over here, I guess. Very nice, yeah, alright. Goodbye. Deeply irritating hero type. As pink fire should... Yep. Oh, right, the Marauder Berserkers are unbreakable in this mode. Are they? Huh, for some reason I thought they were unbreakable. I might be thinking of ROR.
Kairos Fateweaver.
Alright, you just turn around, you goober. Alright, do any of these pink horrors have any ammunition left? No? I don't think so. Yeah. I guess we'll just let the Harpies deal with all the ranged guys. Or, sorry, not Harpies, the Furies deal with the ranged guys. I don't want to break formation just yet while there's still chariots running around. Just don't trust them, you know? Alright, and I'll take off some spell resistance. Which I'm not sure if that makes people more vulnerable to spells if they already don't have any resistance, but certainly gonna find out. Okay, and then you guys go support your little blue buddies. Well, let's get some army losses on this. Oh, Oops, oops, oops. We're in range. We're in range. We have no barrier. Oh, good. Okay. Ranged guy broke almost immediately. I don't know, I'm so worried about him. He's almost certainly not an issue. Considering we just won, but yeah. Pyrrhic victory in my butt. Look, just because you watched me play several times doesn't mean you know how every battle's gonna go. Damage-wise, I think Kairos probably carried most of that. Yeah. Blue Horrors all kind of grabbed anywhere from 100 to 200. I think that's going to happen a lot. Kairos picking up most of the value in these, at least in the battles with a lot of small entities. We fight a bunch of ogres, who knows? Alright. Got some grimoires, got some food, got some cash, not food. Got a scroll of power. Okay, decreases cooldown. This is definitely... Oh, and we took out... I think that was... his vassal. Or not his... this one's vassal. Yeah, no more vassal for you, jerk. Mine now. Do I want to vassalize Azazel if I get the chance? Not really, I don't think. I think I just kind of want him gone. He spreads too much Slaanesh corruption. Oh. I don't want to spend too much in the blue zone because it just kind of feels less fun. But both of these are pretty good. Okay, I think I'm going to decrease the duration between. That sounds more important. And we'll start... I think we need to start building up our corruption in here. With a Stygian well. Yeah, because more Tzeentch corruption here, some Tzeentch corruption in the surrounding provinces. That'll be good. And that'll also, again, get us closer to our Unholy Manifestations, our Tier 2. Unholy Manifestations. No more upgrades required. Okay. End turn. If we're lucky, we can start looking Azazel right in the face right before we have to end the episode. Because we are kind of coming up in the hour mark. A little less than an hour, 52 minutes. God, 2 episodes in and I feel like we've barely done anything. That's what happens when you get your butt kicked almost immediately. Cult manifests in the Fortress of the Damned. Belonging to the Sightless. Alright. Cult-wise, what do I want to do? Give grimoires. Give grimoires if the winds of magic are strong. Give income when winds of magic are strong. Or push up to winds of magic in this province and adjacent provinces will be pushed up to tempestuous. I don't know if that's really going to help me or anything. Maybe like damage buildings or something, but I don't really care about this guy. Let's go with some cheap grimoires. Oh, good. A little bit of growth in my main province. Let's upgrade the Foundry of Bones. Because then I can start getting pink horrors in my army. And you know what? Let's do some fun changing ways. Let's transfer a settlement between people. Who do we want to transfer? Who even are you? Ogre Kingdoms? Oh, I got it. Transfer to... Wait, hold on. Before I do that, I want to make sure that Azazel's already at war with them. Because I kind of want to make him waste some time. Oh yeah, good. He's already at war with the northern provinces. Let's make sure the northern provinces and him have a little bit of fun fighting each other. Transfer to... Oh, I guess I can't do that. Well, who do I want to slow down? Because I'm sure they'll invest some resources into it. Maybe mess with the poxmakers? Oh. Expensive. Really, the seducers are easier to send to. Um. All right. That feels suitably Tzeentchian. Hard to understand. Also, sets them out probably almost immediately at war with each other. And turn. Ooh, deja vu. You guys ever get that? Like feeling like, oh yeah, I've been here before? I swear, I've just had maybe a dream or something like that. I look just like this on the screen. I got the trait and everything with Kairos, the construction trait. All right, we'll give you another glittering bartizan. Something you'll notice about me playing, I am very defensive. I always have a garrison building in my settlements. Okay, then we'll upgrade to a flicker of potential, so we can start getting those pink cores. We're gonna go into camp mode while we move.
The nest is ready.
Just because I don't trust these guys. Oh, good. And Slaanesh corruption's going down, while Tzeentch corruption is going up. That'll be very nice. End turn. I want to get us in a confrontation with Azazel right before I end the video, so you have something to chew on while you wait. A little bit of gristle in your teeth. Or we could have the Tar Aceling. Oh, okay. This is like the event thing that attacks the gates and gets blown up almost immediately. All right, and then we can give Bloodwind Keep an upgrade because our growth is super good with Strong Winds of Magic and a second-tier growth building. It's kind of nice. Refreshing change of pace from most of my campaigns, which growth is just the hardest thing to get. All right. Colonized. It's nice that you don't lose any models with demons when you colonize a settlement. I didn't notice that before. Especially since Peng Mo might come for us.
Eternal Scryer.
Or you who. Kind of surprised I haven't seen one of the dragon twins come by yet, right? You'd think they'd be here by now. They've already declared war on me. Eastern Steppes will give you, surprise, surprise, a defensive building, and the cultist outpost with obsidian. A bit more research, a bit more grimoires, a bit more money per turn, which is nice because in Stiff with Overhaul, garrison buildings actually decrease your income in the province. So between all of my defensive buildings, that's minus 40% income in a province. You can see minus 10% right there. I think it's being counteracted by this as of right now. I thought there'd be more minuses considering all the defensive buildings I have, but I'm not going to complain.
Oracle of Tzeentch.
Ah, they're Malefics. Malefics Putreus. I was promised a demon prince, sir. You're not a demon prince. Unless maybe you are? You look very much still just a warrior of chaos. Give me Azazel. I know not what I ask. Ooh, and I'll get tusks from this. Not sure what tusks I'll give. Nurgle Ascendant? Jerk. Okay, technology researched. Cult Whisperers. The mind is the one true battlefield. Only by luring more mortals to his inevitable cause can Lord Tzeentch prevail in the great game. So yeah, more Tzeentch corruption. Mission issued. Sack or raise 6 Kislev, Cathay, or Empire settlements. Oh, and we did that. We could get a cultist. And wow, a lot of grimoires. And a lot of money. A lot of money. 15,000? Dang. Okay, well, I guess after we're done showing this impotent Slaaneshi whelp what happens when you mess with a demon prince. You get decisive defeats, of course. We'll need to show the weak men of the Cathay what goes on with the Tzeentchian spellcaster. We're not gonna... Oh, maybe we should attack right now, actually. Without waiting for them to sally forth. Because Kairos can get a lot more damage done if you can get him to kind of bunch up on a wall. But no, I think I want to... Oh, so this ability doesn't look fun. I don't know. I'm torn. Because all of these units are going to suck in a siege. Except maybe this thing. And even then. But Kairos is going to be more effective in a siege. What does the map look like? Basically, I'm trying to decide if I want to wait for them to rally forth, or if I want to just go and mess them up right now. I could see that being pretty good. Okay, yeah. We will save and call it a video right now. So you guys will just have to wait till the next one to watch Kairos cheese his way through an entire settlement of Slaaneshi and undivided units. I mean, if you thought I was kidding, by the way, I apparently was. 65 speed on the Demonettes of Slaanesh. What, do they have a special ability? Oh, I know why I thought they had 85. Because 65% base speed, and then because they were defending a settlement when I fought them for the first time, they get an extra 20% movement speed on top of it. So it's another, like, I guess 20 or so, a little less. And they're just so darn fast. Slaanesh. Anyways, this has been Sigmar's Chosen, doing a Kairos Fateweaver campaign, and I hope that anyone who's watching it is enjoying this. And, I don't know, maybe I've said something informative about the lore in this video. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.